Yeah, okay. Hello everybody. So this will be daily vlog number 4. Okay, last I was saying that I was going to be looking at some of GD Quest's stuff, and he has a lot of stuff. Ton of stuff. I will definitely be coming back to him and looking at more, but I'm trying to be focused on how I spend my time. And I was thinking that this is something that I could use because it honestly, because it popped up in the search results for when I was looking at slow computer. When I was looking at the search for, nope, this is a game engine showcase, never mind. Anyway, I watched these videos and interesting, but not what I'm looking for. What is cool is that where did I go? GitHub. I went here and downloaded it, this app, and it came with all the code and everything you need. But you aren't doing that yourself, so you're not. I feel like I'm not actually learning anything if I'm not typing it in along with the YouTuber or whatever. If I'm not going step by step, or if the code I download doesn't have like a ton of comments explaining every line, just because my computer is so slow. Yeah, see this code here in the video, it's just like what you download, and it doesn't have any comments. He's explaining it in the video, but I don't know. I think comments are important. It's something that I plan on doing when I'm making videos. When I'm doing a tutorial, I'm going to put comments in the code. Give people the option to not watch my video and just read it, and hopefully just reading the comments in the code will be comprehensive enough. Speaking of which, I had opened up this thing. I got this. I think I showed that in the previous video. And it comes with a bunch of code, but no comments, but client UI, server UI, and when I play it, it doesn't even work. So I don't know why it's not working. I don't know. I don't understand. So no wonder why programming is so difficult. So this was interesting. I saw these videos, but that's not what I need right now. However, I am subscribed to GD Quest, and I will be going back to his content as I need to. I came across games from scratch, and this looked really good. 55 minutes of going through code. Whereas GD Quest seems like he's doing classes on Udemy or something like that. This guy, you go to his website, he has a video and samples of the code that he's going over in that video. And games from scratch, pretty cool. I recommend checking that out. So today I will go over his networking tutorial, and he's got a tutorial series. So I might go through all of this. I don't know. I might end up putting off the chat. Putting that off Making a chat box, a working chat box. I might put that off. I don't know. I'm thinking of doing more of like a ESL apps or something, which leads me to I am brain dead. Which leads me to the website I made on Python Anywhere. I sadly originally was going to use Python Anywhere to learn Python, but it's frustrating. Anyway, I made this. You could click on this link to go to Korea at pythonanywhere.com or .python. You could click on this link. It'll bring you to my YouTube channel. The purpose of this site, I need to work on this. This is the itch.io website. This is the thing that I made a while ago to help more advanced, intermediate, and advanced English learners, ESL learners, English as a second language. Put a quote in here to remind myself that every epic journey starts with a single step. I go to W3 schools for help when it comes to web development. So like you could click on purpose or quote and it'll go to different parts of this page, and then you have the links. I'll take you here. Like for this is something I made a long time ago. It's the 3,000 most common words used in English. You could do this at random, or you could do this per lesson. 600 lessons every week. I was figuring 40 lessons in a week. Each lesson is only 5 words. That's all. 5 words. So for Korean learners, for English learners whose native language is Korean, you can go to like Conviction. Maybe you're not familiar with that word, but you're familiar with Papago, which is their translator. Slow computer, doobie doobie doo. And it should pop up with the word conviction here in English eventually, and then the translation here in Korean. 확신합니다. 확신합니다. And 확신, the verb in Korean, is the conviction of having confidence, not the sent to prison kind of conviction. So it translates into confidence. Having 확신 is to have confidence in Korean. Interesting. So I could kind of try to learn that, but honestly, learning from a translator is really difficult, and I wouldn't recommend doing that if you are complete. Like, I'm pretty low on the ladder of knowledge when it comes to learning Korean. Like, I might know some words and I have an idea of how they're supposed to fit in a sentence, but I can't. I'm not there yet. I'm very much a beginner. So this is not for beginners. I've tried to use my own tool, and it's just not good. But then somebody who's learning English can also go to dictionary.com, look up the definition for conviction, because this will give them the English explanation for it, and they'll see a fixed or firm belief, but they'll also see the act of convicting someone, as in a court of law, declaration that the person is guilty of an offense, state of being convicted, the act of convincing a person by argument or evidence, the state of being convinced. Convicting someone in a court of law, declaration. Maybe they don't know the word declaration. it's possible. They're still learning English. There's billions of, not really, there's not that many words in English, but there are. It seems that way. So, declaration. You're learning English. You come across a word in the definition. You don't know what it means. You just click on that word and wait for your computer or phone to load it up. And here we go. And more explanations on that. So dictionary.com could be a good resource for intermediate to advanced learners of English. And so you can go to next lesson, next lesson, next lesson. Like maybe you know all these words, so you keep going. You know all these words. You keep going. Cooperation. You don't know this word, so you look it up. After you look up the word you don't know, you just go to the next one. And you keep going through it. And keep track of your lessons where you're at. In your head, like the app doesn't do that. I don't know what to do to make it do that yet. I don't know that I'm coming back to this. Because after making it and using it, I feel like I could make something better, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave it as is. But yeah, so if you are learning English, this can be helpful if you're advanced at it. Turn to weeks. I'm just going to go back to my site here. So yeah, I made this yesterday. I have to still do my website for itch.io. I'm not doing that. I'm not until I can put something up there. So I won't be doing that. I will be doing this today. The networking, 55 minutes of networking programming on games from scratch. I also, yesterday, in other news, if you haven't noticed, I put up a mukbang, oh, come on, so slow. I put up a video of me eating dinner here in quarantine, and I think I keep waking up because I'm still hungry. I don't know. Here's my goofy little face. I have a big head, especially with that hair. But yeah, if it's not too disgusting for you to listen to me eat, I eat and I talk. Mukbang is, well, I go into what that is in the video, and it's part of Korean culture, but Asian culture. I mean, they have that. I forget what it's called, but they have that in Japan, China, and most of the East Asian countries do this sort of thing. And it's interesting. I've watched a few, so at least you could learn about food that way, to some extent. Mostly they don't talk. It's kind of ASMR. Okay, enough of that. So that was programming, and here I did 4. I'm up to drinks. I will do this when breakfast time hits, so that's like right now it's almost 6:30, so like in 2 hours or so, less than like hour and a half, I'll have breakfast. I'll do drinks. Around lunchtime I will review the topic for food and move on to eating out. So you can see how I'm completing this stuff. Little gaps in this, it's interesting. The gaps show like how many, in a way, how much you've gotten wrong. So like bread and flour, I got everything. Um, Cakes. I got everything, almost. Anyway, yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe one day I'll show a full video of this. I don't know if I did that already. I feel like I did. I've tried to make a bunch of videos, but some of them, I just can't put them up for a whole assortment of reasons. Anyway, so yeah, working on Korean. I'll be finishing food and moving to eating out. I will work on the networking thing today. And I think I'm going to plan an app that I could actually put up for itch.io, made with Godot, like some kind of simple game, maybe a memory game, I'm not sure yet, but something I can use to help more beginner level students, and maybe it can work in a multi-language kind of way, so that something like this, but not nearly this detailed or advanced. I'm not really sure. Phonics. I think I'll work on a sort of app to help with phonics. Maybe. Can I get that done next week? This is me just thinking about it. I'm not promising or committing to it. I really would like to make a game app that involves networking, though, having that connectivity in an app, rather than just like a lonely, like solo player game that you could do on your phone, which those can be fun, but they're just time killers. I want to make games and apps that have a sort of impact in some way. I felt like the games I've played for years, like World of Warcraft or League of Legends, had a great impact because of the social interaction. I made friends. Fortunately, once you're not playing the game, you kind of lose those friends. Sometimes. Anyway, to sum up today, this networking video, complete the Korean. This has already gone too long. Thank you for listening. Bye.